How's it going, everybody? My name is Warner Fields with Fields of Profit. I'm a six-figure Amazon seller and full-time student, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get a bunch of free books to sell for your Amazon business. This is a strategy I used to use a ton back in the day when I was selling books. It works really great. I do it a little bit these days, especially when someone messages me with something pretty interesting, but it's a great way to get started, especially if you're just getting started with books or you're low on capital. Books can be a great way to start, and who doesn't love getting free inventory to sell on Amazon? Real quick before we jump into the video, if you guys want to go ahead and join our free Discord server, that's going to be linked down below. There's over 9,000 of you in there talking about all kinds of different business models within Amazon. Tons of great information. I would love to see you in there. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So this strategy is super simple. This is probably something you could turn into even a bigger business if you wanted to take it further down the books route on Amazon. But basically, when you're first starting off, you have no traffic, no one who knows that you're kind of the book guy, right? So your goal is to kind of get out there as in the community as someone who buys and sells books. The best way I know how to do that is to just make an ad on Facebook Marketplace. So we'll go ahead and show you what that looks like right now. So this is the exact ad I've been using for well over a year now. I don't know how old this listing is, but every now and then I still get contacts on it, and you can also renew listings on Facebook. The title has to get a little weird just because their formatting on Facebook isn't supposed to allow this kind of stuff. But to make something like this, all you're gonna do is go into Canva, which you can use for free. Just make something that looks semi-professional. This certainly is not anything fancy. I mean, is this even professional looking? You can you can be the judge of that, but just make a picture that says that you'll pick up books for free. Something I've also done in the past is make one similar to this, and it says in search of textbooks, DM the ISBNs or that kind of stuff with what you have. So that's not necessarily a free book strategy, but that's just kind of another Facebook strategy. So that's two ways that you can get books using Facebook Marketplace. And the question you're probably asking now is, how do I build a business beyond that? How do I become the book guy like you talked about? Well, the best way that I know how to do this is to create some kind of business card. Just put your name on it, say you buy books, and give it to the people that you pick up books from or you buy textbooks from on Facebook Marketplace. After a while, you're going to build up a little bit of reputation, and that can be a great way to get contacts. I've had probably one at least every month ever since I've been starting with books contact me because of those cards that I give out. So it's super important to make sure that you're, just be honest with the people you're getting books from. Some of you might think, well, I'm selling these, should I really be open? Yes, always be open. Typically, who's going to be picking up a bunch of books and have ads on Facebook who isn't selling them? The people probably already know reasonably that you're selling them. So if you're trying to like make up some big story, they're probably just going to trust you less. So just be open with them. You never know what kind of opportunities it'll open. I've had opportunities to clear out estate sales. I've had opportunities to clear out an assisted living community because of these cards that I give out and say, hey, you buy books, right? I've got a friend who's got these books. So it's super important to get that word of mouth out. So with that super basic strategy in mind, the second part of this video is going to be going through this clear out that I actually just got. I think it was yesterday. I picked it up. Someone said they had a bunch of books from when they used to be in college and they just wanted to get rid of them for free, and I love to hear that. Generally, I meet up with the people like a minute down the road, so it really doesn't take a lot of time at all. If you find a $10 profit, $20 profit, then it's worth your time to drive that 5 minutes or whatever. So now we just need to go ahead and scan these books with ScoutIQ. I'm going to go ahead and do that with you guys. I'll kind of run you through my decision-making process for why or why not these books are a good buy. If you're not familiar with what ScoutIQ is, in real simple terms, it's just an app that you download on your phone. You can download every book that's on Amazon to your phone. The price is the e-score, which is kind of a custom metric from ScoutIQ, and then it's basically just going to decide whether or not you should sell that book. So let's go ahead and jump into that portion of the video. All right, so I got this box of books right here. We've got two boxes. That one has more textbooks in it, so that one's probably going to be a little bit more exciting. But we're going to go ahead and scan these barcodes. Like I said, you're just going to scan it you're going to point it at the barcode here, and then it's going to pull up this ScoutIQ e-score and rank and all that kind of stuff. I think that's going to be over here on the video. So in this case, looks like I need to change my buy cost to $0 here first of all. But it looks like the FBA price for used is $7.65 and the e-score is 56. So like I talked about e-score a second ago. So e-score just means that it's sold on 56 of the last 181 days, and the rank is 49,000, which isn't too bad. It's not selling insanely fast though, and that price is too low, so we're definitely going to pass on this one. In general, those triggers that ScoutIQ builds in for you is going to be probably good enough for you when you first start, but you can get kind of custom with it as you go and learn. So we're just going to go ahead and keep scanning here. We'll see what we find. I'll probably cut some of these out, the ones that are kind of less interesting. So here on the Glass Castle, this is what we're looking at. Over here, we're looking at a 1000 rank, 151 e-score, so this is selling super fast, but this one's selling for 863. It's just not enough profit there to be worth it. We're gonna go ahead and scan this one here. This one looks like it's actually going for 1020, but you can see that R down there. That means we're restricted. For whatever reason, this book is super popular or has a bunch of counterfeits or something like that, to where it is being restricted for us to sell. So we do have some options though. It looks like we have Sell Back Your Book, which is this green box down here. This is a company that you can sell your books to. This is kind of integrated through ScoutIQ, which is really nice. So if I would probably send this in to Sell Back Your Book if a couple more in these boxes turn out to be Sell Back Your Book quality. But this is restricted. We could also check eBay on this one. That could be something to look into. So that's enough of the boring ones on this one. I want to go ahead and get into the textbooks, see if we got anything really good here. So I did notice that you see how the back is just covered up. You can't get to the barcode. So one thing that's really nice about ScoutIQ is that you can actually open it up to the front cover here and find the ISBN, which in this case is going to be like right there on that front cover. Then we can take ScoutIQ. You're going to scan and then ISBN. You get the look at my desk over there, huh? So you're gonna kind of find the ISBN now, and then we're just gonna scan over that ISBN number, and it looks like this one is actually pretty profitable. So we're looking at an FBA price of $37, e-score of 69, so it's sold on 69 of the last 180 days, which is not bad. The merchant fulfilled prices are a little bit lower than the FBA price than I would like. It's almost double. So definitely not a bad pickup here. That the FBA price might fall for sure, but since that merchant price is 20 bucks, I'm comfortable that this would be a good profitable book to go ahead and send in. What's up? It's me from the future here. I just wanted to interrupt real quick and say, if you guys are selling books on Amazon or thinking about selling books, trying to get into that kind of space, if you want to go ahead and check out a free trial of ScoutIQ, there's going to be a link down below. That helps support the channel. Let's get back to it. The next one is this one right here. These all look like decent books. This might have been a good little find here. So I'm going to have to do the same trick where I scan the ISBN. That barcode on the back is covered. We're going to go ahead and scan it here. Looks like it's not pulling it up. Let's try again here. There we go. All right, so you can see it over there. Again, we have that same issue. It looks like this book is actually restricted, so I wouldn't be able to sell this one. I could check it with my Amazon seller account and make sure that I'm restricted, because it's not directly linked to your Amazon account. It's kind of based on commonly restricted books, so I could go ahead and check on that. But this does mean that this is probably going to be an eBay book, but the fact that the merchant prices are at 15 means that we'll probably make a couple bucks on this one on eBay. So this is the next one here that I went ahead and scanned. It looks like this one's bringing up pretty profitable, honestly. It looks like we're looking at $64 FBA and then $50 merchant, but those are acceptable copies. So this one could pretty reasonably be selling for $64. And something awesome I noticed is there's actually 2 copies of this book, so it looks like we just made a quick, probably about $100 off of those 2 books. There's also this one that there were 2 of, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can find this one over here. I'm gonna go ahead and scan that ISBN, and let's see what we're looking at. Holy cow! This was the free book pickup of a lifetime. So this one is going to be over there. I can't point at the screen anymore apparently. But this one looks really good. So the merchant fulfilled prices are at $94. FBA is at $175. So very conservatively, this book, let me go ahead and look at the keepograph here. But I'm seeing on the keepograph it's selling for 130 during textbook season, and we just picked up 2 of these. So FBA, this will go for 150 easy during textbook season, so I think we just picked up another like 240 in profit there. So I've got 3 more books here. I'm gonna go ahead and scan these off camera because you guys probably get the point, and I'm gonna go ahead and total up the total profit on this batch here. So these 3 books were also pretty good. This was a $40 profit, this was a $15 profit, and then this one was a $10 profit. So that brings that adds another, what's that, 85 to our total. On top of that, 240, so 240 plus 85, So we're looking at about $425 in profit, adding in all those textbooks that I scanned down there. So that's really not too bad for, I mean, it literally took me probably 5-10 minutes total to drive down the road, pick up those books, and come back here, scan them. Now, obviously, I guess we have time cost where now I'm scanning them, and then I'm going to have to send those in. But, I mean, still, making $425 for, let's say, 30 minutes of work total by the time you do everything, that's really not too bad. So if you guys got any value out of this video, if you want to go ahead and press that subscribe button, help out my business. Hopefully, I've helped out your business in this video. If we can make that kind of a fair trade here. Again, we do have our free Amazon seller Discord. Would love to see you in there. Feel free to drop any questions or anything like that that you have down below, and hit that like button. That'll help me with the algorithm as well. I really appreciate all of your support, and I will see you next time.